aspirant no ekano very true ena lamprekin Rashid or say bi Kobi Mensa onim nim na bia onim eslowusu wo office ewo Ablekuma West na onim hono mo a onka se onim ho mo onka se esla se MP any office ewo ne constituency enye no kore Christopher Tokono de ayi ode aba o si no kwasem ne se Kobi otumi kasa ne mu nka chen se esla de mon try on stand the chance bia bo ho opon Kofi o se masa men ko ho NDC amanyuko no saa no mo ye ya omujeja niema bebre egu ho na Steven Tufo o se no kwasem mmema ade o mabafi ha ne o manu ede te se o mu candidate da bi yentwero wei emreme why me wei yentwero bi emreme sila sodum de yode aba o se bi why me tie mu papa na metie NDC amanyuko na aspirants no metie o mu campaign messages o mo de eba near especially Kobi near all Kenya no yese ne concentration ewo nipa owo na manyokum ewo constituency wono mo so na nipa aka ewo constituency wono oba constituency na ankasa de en obeye aboabo na wachemu ede amaye no abusia enche yede mpanimfo mienu edesi Domiabra Obom constituency ni ayi ewo fie ha sei na Kobi Mensa Ablekuma West ni nyina NDC amanyuko no eti ese mu mienu obi atumi afile ne nkrata ni ehia bia no mawie bibia
ya Trevetin
mo vetin ne yada ba Ablekuma West
yes from 27 feko
27 na set sa denta de na Obom so de no da ben
manya crisis here say I'm the call April 3rd April to fit April.
Okay let's say momo de no ewo achi kakra ne makai no nipa ewo constituency watie mo party maso atie mo enti sa twasumu a ebere no so a kokromuti ebekire masemu etwetwato na yenkoma misha semfiri ni ayi.
Okay kakra meka
có hiểu pha bóng rồi, có lẽ là một pha bóng hướng đến một cú đá thẳng thì phải. Em vào luôn mà. Để sức của em trên nhóm cũng có 2 đội ghi bàn luôn đấy. Bị 3-1. Hello anh Thạch Đen nhá. Không em vẫn dùng bung pha bình thường nhá. Vào App Store với bung pha. Em check lại bởi vì lâu nay cũng chưa thấy tải lại bao giờ. Đầu đến giờ chưa tải lại nên là để em check lại xem nhé. Em thì em không sợ nó thủ cứng, em chỉ sợ là thằng Nigeria nó không ngu thôi. Trông chờ gì hàng thủ của mấy thằng sô-cô-la này. Đúng rồi, hiện tại không thấy Buffa anh ạ. Đúng là trên App Store hiện tại không thấy Buffa đâu. Đúng là đang không thấy Buffa đâu anh nhé. Buffa chat xem nào. Có rồi. Anh em tải trên web nhé. Người anh em nào trên App Store không tìm được thì giúp em là vào trình duyệt điện thoại ở Safari, truy cập đường link đó là bufa.chat nhé, tải về trực tiếp trên trình duyệt luôn nếu mà trên App Store không có. Xin chào anh JQK94. Hello anh. 10 phút thi đấu chính còn lại trong thời gian thi đấu chính thức ở trong hiệp 1. Iwobi. Góc không? Góc rồi. Nhờ góc đến chết hiệp 1 mà lấy đâu ra chuyện cầm góc được. Sáng quá rồi. Hiệp 2 1-0 thì đi thẳng cái góc tiếp luôn. Sợ trận này giống hôm qua không có cả góc cơ. Góc bên châu Phi này đá ngon phết. Osimhen. Trận hôm qua cũng bung mét góc luôn mà. Đá bình bình thôi mà 13 góc full time. Rất quen. Rất may cho các thủ chủ nhà. Và bóng xử lý rất bình tĩnh ở trong tiếng vừa rồi. Rồi dành cho vị trí của Nogueira. Dacio. Rất nguy hiểm. Một pha bóng mà Uzo cũng phải lao ra rất nhanh để có thể hạn chế lại góc sút của Dacio. Osimhen, sút lùi đi anh ơi. Mạnh dạn lên nào. Kìa sao này? Linh ơi, đang ngon mà. Hoàng Thùy Linh đang ngon mà. Như này lát này. Chúng ta đang có âm gấp để xem cho nên là xem nó sẽ thực tế hơn nhiều. Xem âm gốc thì nó vẫn là sướng nhất và nó ít delay nhất. Rồi, có lẽ là phải thử những đường link dự phòng khác thôi. Đây là những giờ phút rất quan trọng của trận đấu. Vẫn muốn là có bàn gỡ trong hiệp 1 dành cho các thủ Nigeria. Đó là Osimhen. Đấy rồi, không được. Anh đao bằng bù pha chuẩn xác không được anh. Ý ghê à? Có lẽ đang bảo trì hay là sửa lại gì đó. Anh Dương Hải đã ở trong nhóm bù pha nào chưa anh ơi? Nếu như chưa thì anh có thể kết bạn trước với Sóc nhé. Nếu như chưa có nhóm bù pha thì có thể kết bạn trước với Sóc để đăng ký trước. Xin chào anh Cá nhỉ. Osimhen. Không được. Một chuyển vào quá may của Osimhen. Mấy anh em sô cô la trên khán đài đang đi kèo đấy. Mấy anh em trên khán đài là cũng đang đăng ký tài khoản Bsport đấy. Hello anh Thiểm thử 565 nhá, hello anh Dại. Mấy ông sô cô la trên khán đài cũng đang đăng ký Bsport đấy, em nhìn thấy rồi. Soi được rồi. Có lẽ chúng ta phải chờ các thủ chủ nhà trong hiệp 2 thôi.
Go to
Rõ ràng là
Google and search sportsfree77.blogspot.com to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Or click the link below on pin comment to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Go to the Google and search sportsfree77.blogspot.com to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Or click the link below on pin comment to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Go to the Google and search sportsfree77.blogspot.com to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Or click the link below on pin comment to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Go to the Google and search sportsfree77.blogspot.com to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Or click the link below on pin comment to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Go to the Google and search sportsfree77.blogspot.com to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Or click the link below on pin comment to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Go to the Google and search sportsfree77.blogspot.com to watch live streaming match full HD for free. Or click the link below on pin comment to watch live streaming match full HD for free.
Osimhen into the game. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Claims for a handball, but even if it did, it was from about half a yard away. Kasama smartly going down. Under pressure from Ndidi. And indeed, just 5 minutes away from the half-time break. Nigeria stunned by the Route 1 delivery service that saw Mama Baldi charge through. And now they're looking for more. Calvin Bassey caught in no man's land, but the final ball not good enough from Jefferson Nkata. Band plays on, but Nigeria looks shell-shocked. Without creating clear-cut chances, they had Guinea-Bissau on the back foot. They've allowed them to grow into the game. They're really struggling for opportunity. Again, popping up into a more midfield role, the fullback, Chukwueze. It's a second chance. Ndidi. Looks a Wobe, but he plays it behind Sanusi. Bassey told to leave it. Ndidi. Wobe. Lookman. Don't look at that again. Osimhen back to trying to be positive energy. Can understand why he's been frustrated with lack of quality. But at the moment the team needs positive mindset. Iheanacho also communicating with Lookman. At the moment, nothing going right for the Super Eagles, and it's going swimmingly for Guinea-Bissau. Amabaldi beaten out there, but he's almost snuck in. Ndidi, fortunate and doing well in equal measures. Fortunate that Amabaldi didn't get away with that first contact, but then finally making sure he got body between man and ball. Osai Samuel, Iheanacho. Goes the long way round. Didi through Iwobi. Sanusi sees Lukman dummy and now drive it through, but it's well overcooked. Jonas Mendes will not be in a rush, though sees that there's plenty of space for Fali Kandi. Now the captain over the top, but Nigeria desperate for some decision. Again, the ball in between Lukman and Osimhen. And look at the charging run of Jesusen. Not the right angle for the on-rushing Alpha Semedo. Guinea-Bissau might have been defending valiantly before, but now doing so comfortably, starting to find some confidence in possession. It's Oppa Sangeti with that tremendous ball. Found Mama Balde through the two centre back. That's Jefferson Nkada trying to catch up. It's a very desperate foul when he'd likely made up the ground, and really an unnecessary yellow card for the fullback as well. Nkada plying his trade in Egypt, booked by our Egyptian referee Mahmoud Elbana. Big opportunity for Nigeria to get back into this. In fact, not just the fact that Mahmoud Elbana is an Egyptian ref and Nkada plays in Egypt, he actually did book him. One home win over Al Mokol Loon. So the pair certainly do know each other. That booking also came just before half-time. It didn't end in a goal on that occasion. Nigeria hope for something different, but with bodies up, he decided to go for a goal. And Lukman said he wanted to bring his Atalanta form to the international scene. Unfortunately, to some degree, he's doing that. Having scored in the opening day of the Serie A campaign, he had 11 goals and 2 assists between October and January. And it's just 1 assist and no goals in his last 7. So overall, it's been a great season for him. But he's not coming here along with a number of others, including the captain of the day in Didi, finding Chukwueze, who are not in top form. Inacho as well, struggling to make the ball stick. And the half-time whistle goes. A big half-time teamwork for Jose Peseiro. Jonas Mendes, hardly any sweat to wipe off, as Nigeria have struggled to call him into action. A couple of times he's got to the feet of Victor Osimhen. Instead, it's Mama Balde who's the difference maker. His goal on a half an hour has given Guinea-Bissau a lead against Nigeria, just the second meeting ever between these countries. And De Jurtus could be just the second meeting ever between these countries. And De Jurtus could be en route to a famous first ever victory unless the Super Eagles can turn this Group A Matchday 3 match around. So here in Abuja, 3-time African champions Nigeria trailing by a goal to nil. Mama Balde of Twa with a goal slid under Francois Ozo. And it could have been two had Dalcio flicked it into what looked to be an empty net after the goalkeeper time. Guinea-Bissau with a precious lead. Nigeria with it all to do as they look to ignite and find a way.
Join Discovery Insure and get car insurance with no excess for theft or weather claims, 30 days car hire, and emergency roadside support. Discovery Insure, the future of insurance now.
Here we are, only on Supersport on DSTV.
It's a great stadium, it really is terrific. We are in Ndola, which is the copper belt as far as club sides are concerned. The Bamba Masonda giving a bit of a hard time into the defence, in particular Senkoto. Just not able to get the ball in the right areas at the moment. Patson Darker appreciating the distribution from his captain.
Now look at there, we see again double marking on the side.
Bit of a blow for Zambia if they lose their skipper, and already on the touchline we have the players from Zambia going through the Boma. Pritini looks very frustrated, does the 28-year-old who plays in Denmark. Ball doesn't quite reach Tabang Malane. Suddenly there's a couple of passes that have gone to hand here, looking for Makateng. So Makateng! Oh, it's a good save from Toaster and Sabat, and against the run of play, the 24-year-old based in South Africa very nearly opens the account for the visitors.
Yeah, it fell very fortuitously. Both the defenders there, Musonda and Mwapwe, getting caught.
0-0 is the scoreline. Half an hour play. Referee having a chat here to Frankie Musonda, the 25-year-old who plays in Scotland with A United. Also a chance for Tabang Malani, the attacking midfielder. Almost thought that Makateng might get involved in this one. So the dummy first up, and then the shot needs to be saved. Isn't saved. A mistake from Zapata, and the shooter lead.
He's totally gutted. I mean, that is a basic error for a keeper. When you have your hands so far apart, you can see he's gutted, but he should just be more composed. These mistakes can happen to anybody. Football is a game of mistakes, Kev, but when you make those mistakes at this level, he should just be more composed. These mistakes can happen to anybody. Football is a game of mistakes, Kev, but when you make those mistakes at this level, it can become very, very dangerous.
Well, his coach will be looking at that, and so will Badri Alizangari. In the meantime, there's a shot through the goalkeeper Murane, and then level with the fashion Sakala. Oh, Chipola Polo. It's only taken him 4 minutes.
Well, I tell you, that was an outstanding goal, Kev. Fashion Sakala. He really showed the fashion of scoring goals there. Well taken goal, and we'll see it now in the slow-mo, Kev. Look at the crowd.
Lamek Banda, once again, there's 3 defenders on Lamek. It's a lovely little dink. Almost. Patson Darker able to get a scratch on that one. Any touch. And trying to get behind Fashion Sakala, but he's not going to do well enough. Because Zambia strike early in the second half and take the lead for the first time. Fans absolutely delighted. Look at you see, he got a head to the ball. Might very well have been Benson Sakala. I don't think it is though. In the middle of that melee, there's lots of hands on Lamek Banda. Whatever it is though, the Zambian supporters are delighted. On the right hand side of Toast and Sabata, he made a complete hash of it. So 2 hashes in 2 matches. What does that do for the confidence? What does that do for the scoreline? Banda scores twice in the space of 3 minutes, and Zambia are on fire.
Well, if I was a betting man, I would have made some money.
And Zambia are on fire.
Well, if I was a betting man, I would have made some money. I did say Cav they'd score, but I didn't think they'd score as soon as 56 minutes into the game. This could be a slaughter.
Great way from Bakari Mwanyeto, 27 years of age, plays for Young Africans.
But these are the most difficult balls to defend for the defenders because they are forced to face their own goal. And sometimes when the ball is a little too fast, you're forced to make contact, and sometimes it can easily end up into the back of your own net.
Well, Pauline already, an inspiration from Pasangwa. He's come on, and he's come on with intention. Shows why they brought him on.
And the goalkeeper could easily have been caught out here because if a player runs into that wide area, you expect some form of a cut.
From Halid, under pressure was Simakula. Needed 2 touches, and even then he couldn't do a clean job. First touch for Simakula. Second touch from him, still didn't do a clean job. Felt and a half volley for Samata, but couldn't finish. Well, Davies have elevated emotions. Yes, with football being a game of emotions, of course, but Davies tend to have elevated emotions. Now opportunity, does well to try and cut inside, and that's something off Mukola. And does well, does Mukola. Suleiman, but the shots, and tested the goalkeeper. Off Mukola, and does well, does Mukola. Suleiman, but the shots, and tested the goalkeeper. Well, outstanding save from Mukola.
brilliant. I mean, that was fiercely hit, and at that range and the angle, it does really cut into the inside, and he gets one hand, and there's a very strong left hand to pile it out for a corner. Barely gets a touch to it, but brilliant.
Will this be the moment? Yassine thinks about a shot, goes outside. Now, played into the box, and finally they get it, and it's that man, Simon Msuva. He's a right back. They had no business being there, but he got there and caught the pass that mattered, and got it to that man, Simon Msuva.
Just 5 minutes ago, you saw the consent from the coach of the Cranes. Tanzania was gaining momentum going forward. The chances were beginning to be created, and this one, it's the quality of the runner from Suva to just tap it home.
Ball played into the box, header! Wow, couldn't connect with it. Idea was the best one.
Indeed.
But Basangwa couldn't get to the end of it. Makulisa.
Hanging.
Keep your community safe, anytime, anywhere with 24-hour access to South Africa's largest medical and armed response network, real-time GPS tracking, neighborhood watches and more on the Namola app. Namola, own your safety.
That just his second goal in his 18th cap, but a priceless one. And the only other meeting between the sides at the 2021 AFCON, Nigeria winning by 2-0, going on to then be knocked out in the knockout stage by Tunisia by 1-0, and that is the deficit they have now. Ahmed Musa speaking with Moses Simon, and also alongside Paul Berry Unuachu, who might yet be called upon to try and rescue this situation. Pressure on Jose Becerro will certainly intensify criticism beforehand of his squad choices. And now, his team trailing. It may not be that they would make all the difference, but certainly seeing Gift Orban and Victor Boniface ignored, and players perceived to be out of form and not playing much football, reintegrated into the starting 11. Certainly doesn't make for happy reading. It's Osimhen who is leading. Wilfred Ndidi back as captain, but has looked ring rusty, as would you expect, given the tough time he's had at club level. Sat out of Monday's workout, his first appearance of this AFCON qualifying. In and out of the squad through injury or choice. He's only started 4 of the last 10 Premier League matches for Leicester, and you can see why Ahmed Musa was speaking. It's the little and large show heading on. Jose Becerro, seen enough. Moses Simon heading on alongside Paul Anuachu. Yeah, Nacho, unsurprisingly, heading off. Onuachu will hope to bring much more of a presence. Certainly does. If in only height alone, as mentioned, 16 goals in 19 appearances in the Pro League in Belgium with Genk. Has yet to catch fire at Southampton after an €18 million move, but it has to be said, Nathan Jones' short reign, a change of manager, hasn't helped him. But Mama Baldi silenced the Abuja Stadium. Set up by Opa Sangante. The two you saw there getting the better together of Francis Ozoo. His contract's up in June. Interest from MLS or also Reims. Maduka Okoye been out of flavour for Club Watford behind Daniel Bachmann. That means Ozoo has an early claim to the gloves. Couldn't do much about the goal for sure. As mentioned, he has just one cap less than the entirety of the back four, but looking for a fast response. Also a change for Guinea-Bissau. Tony Gomez coming on. Calvin Bassey stepping across Mama Baldi. So Moses Simon also heading on. Hasn't been the best of times at club level with Nantes. Things have been looking up a little bit more recently, with the risk of relegation diminishing. Possible chance to try and reclaim the Coupe de France. At the moment it's focus on the national need. Bassey trots across. Iwobi. Flag up again as Osimhen continues to walk the line, sliding on the wrong side of it. Making complaints on the sidelines, struggling to see things go their way. So 56th cap for Moses Simon. It's just an 18th for Paul Onuachu. Simon already has seen a fair bit of the ball. The substitutes linking. Onuachu gets to the byline. Couldn't wrap his left foot round it. Mendes there far before Osimhen. Ball down the line. Simon again. Stands up. Jefferson Nkata. Eventually forced back to his son, Nusi. Iwobi. Well, he's got to be careful. Jefferson Nkata. Already booked the second time this month. The referee Mahmoud El-Bana. Once domestically in the Egyptian Premier League. Once before the half-time break, and Guinea-Bissau can ill afford to see another card coming. All swung in. Breaks kindly. Osimhen drives it across. They want a handball. Not going to get it. No. Fury from the stands. Well, interesting. It did take a moment to make sure, but Wilfred Ndidi is still on the pitch, and yet Moses Simon taking over the captain's armband. Certainly not cap superiority. Alex Iwobi, the most cap player on the field. Very rarely do you see a captain's armband on the field. Very rarely do you see a captain's armband switch without a player going off. Ball down the line, Ndidi. Maybe with less pressure, without the armband. Drives it to the box. Just stumbles its way towards the Bissau goalkeeper. They're looking for answers. You can see Lucky. Not a t-shirt worth reading. Certainly, there's nothing lucky about the results so far for Guinea-Bissau. Confirmation, Iheanacho heading off alongside Lukman. Simon. And opposing figure of Onuachu want to try and change the narrative. So on the sidelines, so far it's only had 2 competitive matches. That was the opening 2 contests of the group. Lost all 4 of their friendly matches. Captain William Troost Ekong out injured, and we've seen the armband pass at half-time. Joe Aribo among those warming up. Another fallen out of favour at club football. Teammate now of Onuachu. Jose Pacero was in charge of Sporting Club when they lost their home. Jose Pacero was in charge of Sporting Club when they lost their home UEFA Cup final in Lisbon to CSKA Moscow. It's his 3rd national job after Saudi Arabia and Venezuela. Mama Baldi caught there, despite being Mama Baldi picking up the booking. A goal, now a card. They're still remaining hopeful. The Super Eagles band plays on. And it's the team on the pitch that have been playing all the wrong notes. Sure of the West Bromwich Albion defender is being prepared for a 22nd cap. Maybe new concerns reaching the sidelines about Kevin Akpoguma. Start 5 the last 6 Bundesliga games for Hoffenheim. Now might be forced off. It's been a long pause in play. It's not just that Guinea-Bissau could beat Nigeria for the first time in their history, in their 2nd ever meeting. It's the fact that at the moment, the Jurt. You can see Mama Baldi certainly had eyes for the ball, but catching Kevin Akpoguma on the head, and there has to be real concerns about any kind of head knock. Certainly blooded, and I think that is going to be the end of his day. Mama Baldi makes his apologies that certainly there was no intent. I think for the players' welfare, he certainly shouldn't be coming back on. Concerned expressions all around the stadium here in Abuja. What a sad way for his 7th cap to finish. And on comes for cap 22, Semi Ajayi. Had ligament damage September 2022. 31 minutes in 5 games before 90 minutes 9 days ago in a 1-1 draw against Cardiff, as Ndidi fails to a slighter touch. It was his first full game since the 27th of August, 7th month gap, given the World Cup's positioning and how long it's been since the opening matches of this group. It's now 3 caps from the 3 AFCON qualifiers as Dalcio hits the deck but gets nothing for it. Osimhen beats Opa Sangi, but Fali Kandi judged to have got there ahead of the striker, who clearly wants an explanation from the referee. Bundling his way through, power and strength and the pace, but just excellent coverage from Fali Kandi. Well, he's certainly not getting the service he's used to in Naples. Guinea-Bissau so far protected this lead. Charging run from Jefferson Nkada. Can't link up with Dalcio. We had that gilt-edged chance to make it. This club currently 4 points clear in a hunt for a first title in 3 years, Apoel. Up career there and now in the Guinea-Bissau starting 11. What is just a 6th cap? Chukwueze Jackson away. Moses Simon, but on his weaker left foot he slides it agonisingly wide. Not because it was close, because of the reaction you can see in a stressed out Abuja. He had more time to pick his spot. He has scored at least 5 goals in his 4 campaigns with Nantes and Ligue 1. He's never been a heavy scorer. Brilliant pick out by Chukwueze. Moses Simon a long way from getting an 8th international goal, given away cheaply. Guinea-Bissau certainly having a tough task made easier with the performance so far of their hosts. And now Mama Baldi tries to just dig out an attempted goal. All the pace taken off it. Siro Kande, they focused. Zorachu can't get his head on the ball to direct it goalwards. He was animated, but not overly stressed in that first half. But now a sense of dread as we edge towards the hour mark. What this result would mean. Chukwueze. Some options, but can't get through Falikandi. Certainly not like candy from a baby. Substitute Tony Gomez. It's a touch again. Tries to find Bura. It's a bit too much of his captain. There's Kite, who headed off at half-time. Flick on, but into the grateful hands of Jonas Mendes. May not be playing club football. Mendes certainly doing his chances of being Guinea-Bissau's #1, no harm. In particular, Maurice Gomes struggles for a club. Great first time ball, Nigeria in, and it's flicked away by Mane. Huge opportunity missed. It was the wrong way round. They would have wanted Wilfred Ndidi playing in Osimhen, but in reverse. Ends with the chance going a begging. Calcio. It's back. Alpha Semedo. Switches out. Falikandi playing through Baldi, and if he'd been a little bit less punchy with the pass, might have been through. Off to Chukwueze. Fires it in, but Mane has been an absolute giant at the back alongside Opa Sangante. And now there's a break on. Tony Gomez. Amabaldi up against Calvin Bassey. X-Man holds him up. Tony Gomez decides to take it on, but fires well over. Well, a debut for the 24-year-old, currently playing it straight in Azerbaijan with Zira. Looking for a debut to never forget there. It's Osimhen. Well, we were seeing his pass to Ndidi. And we're back to see Jonas Mendes clutching with the #9. That's Iwobi. Simon. A chance to deliver. High looping cross. Onuachu got there first, but could only head it up and over. Jonas Mendes forwarded a smile to Opa Sangante, I think, saying, "What am I supposed to do?" Did enough to put his body into frustrate Onuachu and stop him getting over it. Jose Becerro, I think, was surely going to have to call upon Terem Moffi, informed knee striker. Maybe called upon Super Eagles. Hour of need. It's only 25 minutes they've got to rectify this situation. It's the first part of their double header. have to head to Bissau the 27th of this month, Monday, early evening kickoff again. No action. Indeed, there's so much space. Need quick ball, and they get it. Chukwueze makes some space. The frustration on and off the pitch is really starting to gnaw at the Eagles, who aren't feeling so super. Chukwueze always looked like he was going to take the shot on, even though he had other options. 38 appearances in all competitions this season for Villarreal. 22 goal involvements, 11 goals, 11 assists. Nowhere near either of them this evening. Has been rumours of a reunion with Unai Emery at Villa. At the moment, he's looking for an answer for Nigeria. To the edge of the area, Alex Iwobi. A vital header from Alpha Semedo. Already 10 goals for his country. Guinea-Bissau remain resolute. Chukwueze. Bassi, at least able to keep it Nigerian hands. Links with Sanusi. Only with a throw. Back for Lama Baldi. Dalcio to a lesser degree. On the move and able to run in behind and into space. It's proving a perfect tonic against the Super Eagles. Mendes to just eat a few extra seconds. Baldi with a brilliant flick to Dalcio. And Dalcio looks to go in behind, but he was too eager. Exactly along the line, but did certainly look half a yard off. So Ndidi is indeed ending off. Half a yard off. So Ndidi is indeed ending off. Getting on in his place. Frank Onyeka. Chukwueze. Osimhen, and he has Mane as his shadow for the match. Frank Onyeka on the books at Brentford, but another one hasn't seen an awful lot of football. €10 million to leave Midtjylland in Denmark. Summer of 2021, but only 61 minutes played since the end of Qatar 2022 after recovering from a hamstring injury. Coming on for his 10th cap, but it's Moses Simon. Tried to take it in his stride, but eventually does pick up. Not sure that he was aiming for Chukwueze, who is going to get a gift from the linesman. Not sure there was an awful lot in that challenge. He does get a free kick. At this point, Nigeria just desperate for a goal. Hopes of a top-notch performance long faded away, but they still have the firepower to turn this match around. Chukwueze headed back across. Onuachu could only find Guinea-Bissau head, and who else but Soleimani. Well, he hasn't been quite as joyful, but it's so far been exquisite here on the Abuja pitch. Baldi runs into trouble. Substitute gets his first meaningful touch. Onyeka goes down the line. Calvin Bassey a bit all over the place after the corners. Osimhen rises. Onyeka comes in as well. Mendes not happy with the attentions of the Napoli striker. It's all getting a little feisty in the box. Gets a slap on the arm from Alpha. A little feisty in the box. Gets a slap on the arm from Alpha Semedo. Simon also feeling the strain of a lot of football. All in from Bright, Osei Samuel. The two going for it. Well, Mendes blaming Osimhen. You can see there was a little bit more to it. In fairness, all somewhat created by the bouldering ram of Onuachu. Mendes reborn as the starter for Guinea-Bissau. Having surely been wondering when he was dropped for the match between these sides at the Africa Cup of Nations in 2021 without a club. Conde turning back to his trusted all-time cap holder Manuel Baldi, just 20 years of age, just 4 caps. There were rumours it might be his chance. I understand coming to Abuja he'd want experience. It's Jefferson Nkada. Head off to Alpha Semedo, but now Osimhen charging in behind. Sangante knew he wasn't going to get there, but made sure he was between the striker and goal. Headed by Candy. Once again, smart use of the ball. Brings Guinea-Bissau out. Kasama to Mama Baldi. Dalcio just needed to check his. Dalcio just needed to check his run a little bit longer. He might have been in. The keeper's come a long way to get absolutely nowhere, but he's been bailed out by his defence. Osimhen turned his back while the ball was still in play. That just tells you how much frustration is clouding the judgment, not just of the Super Eagles number 9, but all those in white tonight. Chukwueze, lovely ball to make out Osei Samuel. Over. Much better shooting opportunity though. Can't hit the target. To his obvious fury. Great ball in behind. Osimhen was actually fixing his mask as he waited. Turned away. Chukwueze again took the option to shoot. Well, they're still waving the flags Moses Simon and co. Mendes. Likelihood is you'd expect Nigeria to have enough to qualify, but it certainly continues worries about their chances going deep in competitions again. Three-time African champions trailing by a goal to nil with 15 minutes to go in Abuja. I'm not sure what the... well, you can see now it was a... not sure what the... well, you can see now it was a substitute was allowed on. Heading on for Guinea-Bissau, Jardel. Wait for confirmation of who is headed off. Jardel on for just his second cap. Scored on his debut. As Moses Simon gets to the byline, cuts back. Cleared away, and Dalcio with a neat touch. The better ball. First touch for Jardel. Looks like Mama Baldi might have headed off. Real card and got his goal. Moses Simon caught by his opposite number. Mount to a second yellow, but he is certainly treading close to that, especially for somewhat of a half rugby tackle. He's certainly been combative, going forward and back. Esmeraldo da Silva, Jardel for short, plying his trade with Ferense. 9 goals for the second tier Portuguese side. They're defending here. Cleared again. Fury in the box, it seems, but the break on straight through the middle. That was an absolutely vital interception. Vital from Osea Samuel. Moses Simon. Onuachu. And he's going to face some backlash, even if they manage to turn around late. And he certainly prefer a victory. And he certainly prefer a victory, or even a draw at this point. And what will come if they lose out? Sinankada stays down. He might have been caught in the head by the cross. Urbana making clear. He's taking note of any time. Jose Pacero backed his decisions for the squad he picked. Now, criticism pre-match for what has been an underwhelming performance, even outside of a result that would be one of the biggest in Guinea-Bissau's history. Another change being prepared. Jorginho getting instructions as Alex Iwobi flicks in. Chukwueze, Osimhen gets the ball fortunately back. Iwobi, Sanusi using Simon down the line, goes early with the left foot, and that is just wide from the head of Onuachu. The double change in the end, Jorginho being joined by Nanu. Jorginho playing his trade in. Jorginho playing his trade in Bulgaria with Ludogorets. Being a national champion with them, as we see this chance back. Moses Simon lofts it up. Onuachu is coming away from goal, trying to redirect it. There were other options awaiting, and maybe he wasn't the best one. I tried telling a striker not to attack that. Just behind him is Ajayi, who replaced Kevin Akpoguma after the Bundesliga-based defender for Hoffenheim was caught in the head by Mama Baldi and went off blooded. He's now Jorginho heads on in place of Dalcio. Kasama, putting the pressure on, and he winning the battle and the war. Well, he's still in a good mood. I'm not sure that will be replicated amongst the Super Eagles. It's Guinea-Bissau are surprisingly comfortable here on the road. They could be going top of Group A. What a story that would be. Unless Nigeria can flip the script. Calvin Bassey. Onuachu is trying to outmuscle Opa Sangante. He also had no real chance of capturing Guinea-Bissau. Looking for a fourth straight African Cup of Nations qualification. They've never qualified for the World Cup, although they did finish second in their Qatar 2022 qualifying group. They were stuck with Morocco, who won 6 from 6. Obviously much tougher, but the increased visibility and opportunities coming from an expanded World Cup could help countries like Guinea-Bissau as they now look to put the dagger into the heart of the Super Eagles. Morata Kasama, I think, might be offside. They just let a very welcoming opportunity slip to the wayside. Trying to go around, and Morata Kasama showed his frustration as he released the ball, realising where he'd actually gone. Lifted in. Onuachu. Osimhen moving a pest. Not winning out. Iwobi. Nigeria try and keep the pressure on. Chukwueze does manage to catch it. Just plays it off Fali Kande. And then picks out Tony Gomez. Lovely little dummy and feint, but wonderful from Bright Osai Samuel to win the duel, and then find a great ball. Onuachu. Chukwueze lifts it high, too high. Well, he's not looking like the player with 11 goals and 11 assists for Villarreal. He's not been close to 11 goals and 11 assists for Villarreal. He's not been close to either. His frustration grows. Well, he's been one of their rare bright sparks, as the name would suggest. Osai Samuel just feeling the effects Not the first player feeling some cramp. I'm nervous. There's Josie Acero. Need to send on another change. 4 changes so far. Simon Onuachu, Ajayi enforced, and Onyeka headed on. None have yet really made a telling contribution. Osimhen crowded out, really trying to force the issue. Ajayi. Well, the noise in the crowd tells its own story. Running out of time, and the final throw of the dice is the record cap holder, Ahmed Musa. Well, can he silence the doubters as Chukwueze takes a chunk out of the turf? So Ahmed Musa on for cap number 108. Has not been without conscience, wondering what he's got to do to get a place on the field. It will be. And there are others, certainly, the Super Eagles, who might think the same. Could Musa silence them all as he trots towards the box just behind Osimhen and Onuachu? Ball whipped in, headed away from Fali Kandi, Guinea-Bissau. So close to a famous victory, and more importantly, top of the group. They would surely think with 7 points after 3 games, with a Sao Tome fixture still to come, a sense that a 4th straight AFCON will be beckoning. The desperation levels to be topped off when you see strikes from distance. Musa, the third man tonight to wear the armband. Ball bounces off Osimhen, fights hard for it. Moses Simon, brilliant challenge from Bura. Guinea-Bissau captain getting himself in the way as Nigerian players are bickering between themselves.
ATM card na fabra na ebetumi aboa enye nokre se wo pe banka wodi nokre banka uhia bosia banka ne uhia bia ye de be ma no eye Ecobank Ghana odwuma so ani keke wo pe ba bia wo ye bank no a Ecobank Ghana wo sambod na ura ho ne ohia bia ye de be ma no and a seahorse engine oil. Engine oil I digu ka mu maka ni su no boko din na wo de sin a seahorse engine oil. Seahorse aye kana semi. We a drobani wuchi trotro wo wuchi wa ankasa private car no Seahorse engine oil unya bi egu ka mu a wa ko be tonfu obi a Seahorse engine oil ewo ho Reverend Twasoma Reverend
stranger things have happened in football.
Amen.
You don't sense
you see, as a consultant,
Bissau are going to collapse here. They are squeezing the life out of Nigeria. Bissau fuming on the sidelines, but did he give himself the best possible hand to win? Haven't got the best out of Victor Osimhen. Moses Simon takes out a cross.
What they need is outside the base.
Isaiah Samuel almost gets himself in trouble, but uses passing. Musa lifts it in early. Acero running out of patience, most importantly running out of time. 5 minutes additional. We've almost played a minute of that. Say anywhere will do, but not really been under the cosh other than the opening 10-15 minutes. Since then they've been the better team, but they've still got a long way to go, it will feel. And the ball broken kindly. Well, the whistle's gone. Handball. Well, he points to the guilty party, Onuachu. Osimhen left bemused. All in by Sanusi. Not quite sure where the handball's happened. It's been thumped off him from a yard by Lopez Angante. In fairness, it did break for the defender he was going to clear. It's not overly controversial, but just a rare moment of panic at the back
civil societies
and even half of the government. That one just thumped all the way to Azo.
But ministers in Kwani, if he said,
two of the 3 friendlies in November, defeat against Algeria and Portugal. It looks like being third on the trot. Unless they can find late salvation. The referee's whistle remains silent.